I'm here with Mr. Koyo. He's in charge of the Chris Hani District Municipality. Mr. Koyo, since 1994, South Africa has done a lot to get to where we are. What has the Chris Hani Municipality District done for South Africa?
Thank you very much. The area of Chris Hani is having a population that is very, very close to 800,000.
Okay.
So it's a sizable number, and it is in deep, deep rural areas. It is covering the former Ciskei, former Transkei, and former Republic. So the reality of the new South Africa can be realized in that particular area. So the first thing was to mobilize the society and the community to be part of the new South Africa. Social mobilization, cohesion of our own communities, unity of that particular area. Secondly, especially in deep, deep rural areas, we had a serious problem of infrastructure because those areas were seriously underdeveloped. You talk about water, you talk roads, you talk electricity, you talk about just general development of social and economic infrastructure. But also, people that were living under those conditions, where other areas were separated from the broader mainstream of the economy. That is where we realized is separate development and its consequences. So bringing all those together, we can safely say we are now happy about those developments. But again, planning together for future development. And the development of what we now call IDPs for municipality, where all spheres of government, whatever they are going to do in that particular area, there is a plan for 5 years, which is reviewed yearly. But again, local government, a sphere closer to the communities or the people, it is important that at the end of the financial year, there is a responsibility for a section, Chapter 9 institution called Auditor General to review how you account, how you handle public funds. And during those years, it was very difficult for municipalities even to submit the audited financial statements. Then when we did, it was also very difficult to get a municipality with even a qualification. They were just around adverse and disclaimers. But now, in Chris Hani District Municipal Area, with its locals, we can safely say the majority of municipalities now are getting into unqualified audit opinion. And all of them are submitting their annual financial statements. With water and sanitation, which is a key function and a key responsibility of the district municipality of Chris Hani, we can safely say we have gone beyond the mark of 70% in terms of delivering clean drinking water in an area that was sharing, the community sharing water with animals, raw water that is not purified. Yes, we still have problems, but also in this area of Chris Hani, infrastructure in town was meant for few to benefit. So now that we have included everybody, the capacity of that infrastructure is having some challenges. But also that infrastructure, there was no budget that was set aside for that infrastructure to be operated and maintained. But this time around, after these 15 years of local government, we can safely say, although there are still challenges, but we are building infrastructure, we are maintaining it, and we are improving its capacity to service all the communities that are in that particular area of jurisdiction. Another area in terms of what I indicated as social cohesion. Our communities, if we don't look back and say, where are we coming from? What is our culture? What is our heritage? So part of us is to deal with the real history of our own area, but also to deal with what is it that we are taking as part of our heritage? So the development of heritage site under the broader picture of the liberation heritage route, and our site number one is Chris Hani district, Chris Hani area of Sabalet.
Okay.
And that area has been developed. And it is very, very close to be now in a status of an attraction site. It is where Chris Hani is coming from, and we are following the footsteps of Chris Hani. And that is why there is Chris Hani Freedom Marathon year after year to run the kilometers that Chris Hani used to walk on daily basis, in search of education. And we are educating our own youth to understand the value of and importance of the education. And in that particular process, we are now beginning to realize the benefit of encouraging young people to go to school, skill them, equip them, and make them to be part of the society that is now well educated, friendly with the environment, but also will know now how to use the appropriate technology, the IT, and all that, so that they can be part of the globe.
Fantastic. Clearly, Chris Hani Municipality, District Municipality, and its local municipalities have come a long way since 1994. Making use of all the routes Chris Hani used, from infrastructure developments to education, and to taking South Africa forward. We look forward to following the journey of Chris Hani District Municipality and its locals, and we wish you all the best in the upcoming elections.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.